Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going.
And we at UCLA. It's jumping.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance.
Good defense, fellas.
Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
I've never played him before, so I don't know what to expect. We'll figure it out as the game goes, right?
Now it's second down here.
Oh, shit. It's a running formation.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jordan. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense operating from the pistol. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, The result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back. Gets the big lineman in front of him all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted.
First down throw. Intercepted by South Carolina. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
South Carolina, 14. UCLA, 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
South Carolina, number 89. Hallsman in the end. Extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 21. UCLA, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
South Carolina, 28. UCLA, 0.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3. The offense right from the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Down he goes, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. The QB throws his third rookie of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Brings up second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball on that. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to. Here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, South Carolina. It was a foot race, and he won it.
South Carolina. Number 6. Catch and score.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
UCLA 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Impressive spin move. Brought down, it crosses midfield to 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down play coming up for this offense.
3:25.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense starts with excellent field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. He's got it down at the 25. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the top.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
South Carolina, 42. UCLA, 7.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Remember the last possession possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Defense is coming after him. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed.
Touchdown, South Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
South Carolina.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score South Carolina 49, UCLA 7.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Lasso! Lasso!
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly.
South Carolina.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Catch in the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
South Carolina, 56. UCLA, 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Easy.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Got it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
In blue. In blue.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone to 6 points.
Point after, up and good.
South Carolina, 56. UCLA, 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
On the ready.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina, 50. 56, UCLA 14.
Ready. Acorn. 325.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. As hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Cricket.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
UCLA 14.
And this will be fair caught at the 15. Offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
He's going for a big play downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Okay, it's third down after that run.
29 Philly.
They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on a pitch. Finding some room with the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pocket breaking down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Are you ready?
2nd down play coming up.
42 slider.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
3rd down coming.
On the set.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
In blue.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.